And good morning, everyone. Happy Monday morning to you. Welcome back to Morning Musings. My name is Don K. Preston. I am the president of Preterist Research Institute of Ardmore, Oklahoma. And we are still continuing our study of the nature of the kingdom of God. All three futurist eschatologies, at least elements of them, tell us that we're waiting for Jesus to come out of heaven, riding on a literal cloud, and he's going to rule from Jerusalem. He's going to rule over the earth. Everyone's going to be able to point to Jerusalem as the capital of the kingdom of God. And there is the visible king over the kingdom of God. There will be governmental structure. There will be an entire physical kingdom. And yet I've been sharing with you that is completely contrary to what the Bible teaches. We have been looking at all of this in the context of the parables of Jesus, because Jesus said the kingdom of heaven is like. And Jesus' description of the kingdom does not fit any of those futurist paradigms. And then, when we look at what Paul had to say, as he discusses, as usual, eschatology, pardon me, he makes a very simple and yet profound statement. As Paul in 2 Corinthians chapter 4 and 5 discusses the resurrection and the kingdom being almost synonymous concepts. Watch what he says. We do not walk by sight, we walk by faith. What? Faith versus sight. Now let me ask you, if the premillennial concept of the kingdom is true, and Jesus rules literally, visibly, bodily, physically from Jerusalem over an earthly kingdom, isn't that pretty much to be a visual kingdom? If the postmillennial dominionist view of the kingdom is correct, in which Abraham, Isaac, Jacob, and every person who has ever died, every faithful person who has ever died, is raised out of the dirt. Don't you think that would be pretty visible? But they're raised out of the dirt. They're given glorified new bodies, physical bodies. And there is Jesus in Jerusalem, a physical Jerusalem. Isn't that pretty visual? If the amillennial view of the new heaven and the new earth, a renovated, restored, Edenic, utopian earth, in which bugs, slugs, and mosquitoes are getting along perfectly well with us as human beings, wouldn't it be pretty visual to see babies playing on the holes of poisonous snakes and people handling them without ever suffering any consequences? Wouldn't it be pretty visible? Paul says we walk by faith and not by sight. You see, the futurist concept of the kingdom, every single thing about the futurist, literalistic, physical kingdom is a violation of Paul's statement. We walk by faith and not by sight. Hey, look, in my book, Like Father, Like Son, on Clouds of Glory, I developed this concept extensively. Go to my website, eschatology.org, or BibleProphecy.com. Order the book, Like Father, Like Son. Mention that you saw the offer on YouTube or Facebook, and I'll refund your shipping. Look, we need to grasp the true nature of the kingdom of God. We walk by faith, not by sight. And we've got more, so we'll see you on the flip side.